we can have a king or queen in this year's series.
Absolutely, you're definitely going to win. You're going to... Oh, queen.
And who's going to win it?
Who's going to win? You can't ask me that. I have a sweepstake. I have a top three. Who I think are going to win it, not who I want to win it.
Who are they?
I'm allowed to say? No, I'm not allowed to say. But I will say this. I think this year there are a lot of strong women. Like, really strong personalities, which I think is going to be fascinating to watch.
And what do they need to do to win it?
What do you need to win? Do you know, we were just talking about this upstairs. By the way, I'm so sorry that I'm wearing a tank top. It's so hot here. I know I look like a bit of an idiot, but I don't care. It's just too hot to care. To win it, I was saying this earlier, me and Joel were saying this together. You get found out immediately if you have a game plan. Immediately. You cannot be in a place like this and not be yourself. You just can't. Like, everyone has up days, everyone has down days. I remember loads of people be like, there's no way Sam's always like that happy. No. It's all an act. Mate, I had times where I was like sleeping on the bed as well. But like, it's so beautiful being here. It's so hard not to be happy. But that's a big thing. I think happy or sad, being yourself. It's such a boring answer. But there are people who will come in here. I kid you not, in this series there will be people who come in here who are like, oh, if I do this, if I do that, or maybe if I can get one of the trials and I can do the trial, I can do this, and airtime and this and that and the next thing, it goes straight out a window. The moment you get here, you get found out instantly. And I would say to anyone who's going to go far, it will be the person who just enjoys, or not enjoys, lives the experience, and actually just lives it. Like, you're in the jungle, you've got loads of people here to make friends with. Just, you're never going to get this time again. Yeah. Just live it.
And you were on the plane with Danny. Were you like? Are you quite jealous of what he's got ahead of him?
Oh, I kept on saying that to him. I kept saying to Danny, I was like, do you know what, man? Because he was, look, we're not allowed to really say much, and I want to adhere to that as well. You
want him to have the actual.
You want him to have the actual experience, so it wouldn't be fair to say, like, to give anything away or anything like that. The only thing I said to him is, I said what Roman kept saying to me: you're going to sleep amazingly, so don't worry about that. And number two, I said, I went, I was exactly the same before I went in. He was hyperventilating, he was so nervous, he was so excited as well. And I said, the moment you leave, you will realise this is the best experience you've ever done in your entire life. Like, you will never get this time back. You'll never get to do it again. Yeah. So, like, and I promise you, when you come out the other side, you will remember this moment for the rest of your life, and it will be a positive. This is, and I'm not joking, I know how boring this is. It's the best show on TV by a mile.
Lastly, what's the best part about it, and what's the worst part about
Best part about the jungle is the sounds, the routine of traipsing up and down there to get water, going up there and going into the Bush Telegraph, making friends. So, for example, I might just be sat on a log, right? I'm 32. Like, I have things to do at home, and you just forget all about everything, right? And the only thing that matters is keeping yourself entertained. So I'd be sat on this log like that, and I'll literally be like, Tony Berry's over there. I'm going to annoy him. And just having the ability to just go up to who, not annoying, but like having the ability to go up to somebody and just start a conversation in this setting is the most magical thing in the world. Going up to Marvin Humes and going, everybody in love. And then he looks up and goes, everybody in love. And you're sitting on a log in the middle of a jungle doing that with your heroes. That is the best thing about the jungle. So I've got loads of answers, but is doing a show like this with people that you have watched on TV or sport for your whole life. Someone like me, and there's I think a couple of people coming in this year who will feel incredibly lucky to be there. And because a lot of stars are in here, and then you get the people like me who sort of manage to sneak in somehow.
The worst part?
Worst part? Oh wow, worst part. It's got to be a worst part, surely. When it rains, it sucks a little bit, so I kind of hope it rains a bit, because now I'm working as a viewer, I kind of want to see people struggling a little bit. I would also say washing up sucked. No one wanted to wash up, because you've got to bring all of it. You've seen how far down the creek is to wash it. It's like when you haven't eaten, it's exhausting going up and down. So I'd say doing the washing up is quite tough. But also, if you can't manage your boredom, you know, like if you can't manage what you're doing and you just sit there, it can become really hard. But that's where I was very lucky, because there were people in my cities that I just loved.